Yummy. Hey, you gotta take a big bite. You got the best part. It's the boot nugget, Leia. You want honey mustard sauce? Are you sure you want mustard? You don't want sweet and sour? This is Daddy's favorite. Honey mustard. All right. I like that big bite in your mouth. Hey, what did I just say? No hitting the camera. No hitting the camera. Hey, save it for when you have to defend yourself, Leia, okay? Whoa, slow down, buddy. You, eat faster. You, slow down. Oh, that's a big bite, Enzo. I'm so proud of you. You're taking big bites, huh? Why are you pushing the camera? You better save all that energy for later today. It's him hitting the table, silly. Save all that energy for later today. What's up, Mom fam? Today is a very important day. It's an incredible vlog, and I'm happy that we can share this with you guys. We haven't spoke about this ever since this happened, and this has been going on for about a year. Asian hate crimes are on the rise, and today we're taking the next big step in doing something about it. We are preparing ourselves for today. I got some poster boards. I got a white one, I got a yellow one. Which one do you want to use?
Yellow one.
The yellow one. I know. I really like the yellow one. That's why I chose it. And wait. Don't fold it yet. We don't know if we're going to use half the space or more than half the space.
I see.
So I think the best thing is to choose what you want to write on the sign.
Right.
And then we're going to cut it.
Right.
Okay. You want to use the white one?
Yes.
Sure. Are you sure you don't want the yellow one? You look so cute with it. She's ready to draw and write and do everything for Stop Asian Hate. Because we will all be going to a press conference today where I've been invited to speak. And I will be talking about everything that's been going on lately and what we want to do to make a change and how that's going to happen. So Christina and Leia were saying that they want to make signs for today. So I want to make sure, because there's going to be a lot of news reporters, a lot of media. It's more of a Chinese media that's going to be there because it's organized by the Chinese organizations and they really want to do something about this. So they did invite some American mainstream, you know, like Channel 7, Channel 5, Channel 4, KTLA, all these mainstream media news stations, but we don't know if they're going to come. And that's one of the biggest problems of today's matters.
So I feel like an issue that we're dealing with right now is that a lot of the crimes that are happening, they are Asian hate crimes, but there are a lot of leaders on top that are trying to justify other reasons and to try to sway away from it and say that it's something else when that's really not the case. And for me, I want to write something about, you know, saying exactly what these crimes are, and they really are Asian hate crimes. And for me personally, when all of this stuff was happening, when the rise of like racism towards Asians happened, we used to go on daily walks all the time. And ever since we started hearing about all these things happening, like I know that we would question every day, like if we should go out and take walks with the kids. And for me, I just didn't feel safe anymore. And now we have like 2 little kids to take care of. And like, what if something were to happen to one of us, like when we're walking with the kids, like, is that going to be labeled as an Asian hate crime, or are they going to just say like it's a random attack when you know that there's a rise in Asian hate crimes happening? So like if anything were to happen to me, to you, to the kids, to our family, our parents, I want to make sure that we get justice. And at this very moment, like I feel like the government doesn't have our back right now.
That's a really good point. And it sucks that my wife has to think about if something were to happen to us, will there be justice? That's a fucked up world here, guys. Like, it shouldn't even have to get to that. That's how bad it is in America. A lot of you guys don't even live here. You're out of the country, but you're seeing it on the news. And we see your support in social media, and we thank you guys. You go on our Instagrams, you show your support for us, and we really appreciate it, and we're so grateful of it. But it's not enough. Like, going to this press conference is gonna take it to the next step. There is even a time when we were taking our walks outside that Christina was mentioning, and I would have to bring knives and put it in my pocket while walking down the street. And it shouldn't be this way, guys. I'm here to protect my family, and if something was to happen, I have something that can defend them. So this is the biggest thing that we're dealing with today in America for Asian Americans, and we want to fight for our right to have these crimes be called what it is. And so now, before we go to our press conference, we're going to make some signs.
What? So we're gonna make you a sign too, okay?
All right, I'm gonna cut this to the perfect size for Leia to hold, so it's not too big for her. What are you drawing? What? Look, she's drawing a happy face. Oh my goodness!
Wow!
Look at that! Where did you learn that? This one? Who's that?
Unibrow.
Is that Anthony Davis?
Uncle.
Uncle who? Uncle who?
Oh wow!
They all have unibrows? Oh my gosh. I had never seen her draw a face before. This is next level.
Usually when we take a bath, you know how the doors, they always like steam up and stuff? So then I would always just like teach her how to do faces. So I would be like, happy face, and then smile, and then frown, and like she learned all of those. So she learned emotions from that too. No. What is that? Surprise!
Alright guys, we just parked at the press conference and I'm a little shocked. I didn't think these guys would be here. We have ABC 7 News that's covering the footage today, and which is great. I'm really happy that the mainstream media is out here today. Usually when we have matters like this, they're not, and it's just the Chinese press. So I feel a little bit better, but we'll go inside and knock this speech down. Go say hi to mama.
This one's very beautiful.
Thank you.
We have the founder and chairman of CAC to make opening remarks, Derek Ma.
Leia, that's Grandpa.
Yeah, he is talking now.
Grandpa's talking.
This is truly a hate crime.
It took 1 year and a mass murder for this issue to be taken seriously. In the last couple of weeks, we have just barely scratched the surface to get attention from the media. But that is not enough. The biggest problem is that these repeated incidents are not being called Asian hate crimes, and they're happening right here every single day in Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, Atlanta, and none of them are being recognized as hate crimes. And because of this problem, it continues to rise. These hate crimes are not slowing down, and we need to take immediate action. My mother was born in San Francisco in the 50s, where she faced racism. I was born in the 80s, where racism was very high at the time. That little girl over there, 3 years old, third generation Asian American, still facing racism today. How is there no real definition of what an Asian hate crime is? There is no recognized symbol, like a noose or a swastika, but is getting spit in the face while holding a baby and getting yelled Chinese virus not enough to tell you it's an Asian hate crime? Is going to 3 Asian-owned businesses and murdering them not enough to tell you it's an Asian hate crime? How about walking down the street and getting stabbed behind the back just for looking Asian? It's hurting our community that the American government finds us to be invisible. Thankfully, we have social media and our voice. I asked my followers what they want to happen and how we need to make a change. And 34,000 people said, we're not being heard. We want to be an equal. We want the right to have the police and the laws to defend us. Because we are American citizens. As Derek said earlier, we have proven our right to be here. And now it's your turn to prove to us why we should be here and why our lives matter. Stand with us in unity because we all share one common goal, and that is the American dream. Thank you.
What are you doing? We're all done. Ant gave a very awesome speech.
Oh,
it was very moving.
I was so nervous. This is my first time.
I know, you did really well for your first speech. That was awesome.
I was just wanted to do my part and be a voice for everyone that's not here. So
Yeah, so I was doing an Instagram live. I never do one. I know it's my first time doing it, and I thought that it would save in my memory for him, and I'm so bummed. I'm trying to figure out how to save it. If you guys know, let me know. It might be too late by the time this video is posted, but I just wanted to show you like how good you did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This guy's like a dog right now
I
staring
know.
out the window.
Look at that. He was trying to climb out. Look at who's that? Is that Yeye? Look at it's Grandpa. Oh my goodness.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Say I love you.
All I want to is to be close to you, but I don't know how and what to do. I'm so shy.